Hi everyone, welcome back to the Pikmin 2 LP. Today I will be going to the Awakening Wood and I will probably do one more cave and part of the Awakening Woods area. It's not going to be much progress. And just a word of warning, I'm doing these videos in advance right now because, well, happy holidays. Yeah, it's a very busy time of the year, these few days. Lots of family members to meet and whatnot. And not very much time to do my recordings, really. So I'm doing this stuff in advance to make sure that I don't, like, skip a day or something. Rob right here, robotic operating buddy, he's, this is pretty much done with him. He's not going to be tutorialing us very much from now on. Which is a good thing. I was pretty critical initially, yesterday of this game, but now it's all fun, yeah. Something to mention, you can't actually make more purple and white Pikmin the normal way. The only way to get more of those is through candy bot bubs, however they're called. I don't think I'll ever be able to know exactly how to say their names, really. So I'm just gonna keep doing normal stuff for this day right here. There's really not much point for me to... The thing about purple Pikmin... What the hell? Oh, come on. Yeah, more tutorialing. Come on, Rob. Are you done yet? Yeah, I'm gonna call this thing Rob. Which is kind of unfitting considering there's a reference to the original Rob in this game. Okay, good. They did it right. I guess I can show the power of the purple Pikmin right here. Well, I didn't actually manage to show it properly, but, you know, let's hope it'll work on this thing then. And no Steve to completely ruin everything here. Like the stupid Moments Pikmin video, which I guess I might do another one. Although I should really focus on making one for Mega Pony. So yeah, as you can see, I completely obliterated that bullboard right there. You guys saw that, right? Also, there's a treasure I can get right here. I completely obliterated that bullboard. Simply no chance at all for it to even touch me. That's the power of the purple Pikmin. They can paralyze foes occasionally when you throw Pikmin on them. And thanks to that, they literally don't stand a chance. Just playing very naturally right now. Oh yeah, there's some, I can't remember their names. These are easy. Oh yeah, female shear grubs. These are very easy enemies. They literally can't hurt you, so they're basically free pellets that just happen to move around. There's another treasure right over here, but we need a certain type of Pikmin to be able to access it. However, right here there's some patches of grass, and we can get some honey out of these. And thanks to the honey, we can get flower Pikmin. Also, this is honey before it was nerfed, so we can get all 100 Pikmin turn into flower Pikmin in a single nectar. Yellow nectar. That's what it's called, not honey. Honey is something that bees do. With nectar, I believe. I actually do part of my research before making these videos. Well, sometimes, to make sure I'm not misinformed when I start them, but when you're actually playing the game and trying to inform your audience, it's a bit difficult to actually remember specifically what you want to talk about, unfortunately. Ah, yes, and now we can no longer make any more Pikmin, but there is a special gimmick involving here. In fact, you can see it right from here in this image. The onion has ceased ejecting seeds. Is because there can only be 100 Pikmin out in the open. However, we only have 95 out right now. So that means there's... Well, there's a treasure right here. It's... Sunseed Berry. Is it raspberry this? That's raspberry? Or is it strawberry? I'll never know the difference. I'll never know. Also, we already have 10% of the depth recovered. We're going to be recovering it very quickly. I mentioned last video that it was possible to beat the game, to fully repay the depth in like a few days. 3 days, let's say, because considering that's the absolute minimum. But I don't think it's necessarily possible. Like, it might take a few more days. Largely because of the fact that monsters don't necessarily respawn inside the caves. I don't believe they do. Also, I touched this stain right here. That's because if you wanted for it to appear in the Piclopedia, you have to touch it when it comes to plants. You just have to touch it. Like this. Don't really care about picking these things up. And yeah, we'll just proceed further in now. So there's a gate here that it's a black gate. It's gonna take a while for us to break down. And there's a honey wisp right there if you throw a Pikmin on it. Just trying to aim right here. Oh, I missed it. Come on. There. If you manage to hit a Pikmin with it, you can actually get some nectar out of it. Very good thing, too. And then there's these stains. These are useful for getting a certain type of spray that actually came back for the next game because this was not that overpowered. But the other spray, well, let's just say never came back. There's also a monster that's going to appear as soon as we get one of those things down, I believe. Maybe? I don't think so. I don't think it appears on the first day that we're here. I shouldn't really be using purple Pikmin for this. Oh, come on, really? Climb up the flower. And as you can see right there, the berries regenerate really quickly, so you can pretty much farm for sprays very easy in this game. Not difficult at all. Ultra spicy essence. No monetary value. And it tells you to bring another specimen, but what it means by another specimen, it means 9 more specimens. Oh, and I still have a few leaf purple Pikmin. That's not good at all. They all need to be flower Pikmin so they can be sufficiently quick. Also another monster here, but it's not very tough at all. Unusually enough, for this monster, it's better to attack its shell, I believe, when it's trying to attack. Yeah. Anyway, there's a treasure right here that you're supposed to get when you have yellow Pikmin, which is only after a while. But you can get it using purple Pikmin because they're overpowered that way. Just need to be a bit lucky. Oh, come on. Maybe this glitch was fixed in the Wii version. Maybe. Well, I do believe... I'm pretty sure you can get this treasure with purple Pikmin. If you're really lucky and if you throw them from the proper angle. I almost had it, but I guess I won't have it this time. There's another monster right here. You can notice it if you look carefully. See its eyes? So you go near it, then you go away, then you start throwing purple Pikmin on it. And it paralyzes it, as some of you may have noticed. It paralyzed it for a good, what, 3 seconds with only one purple Pikmin. And you can throw multiple of them at it, so very easy to deal with. I think there's another one right here. Nope, not at all. Alright, we can break this thing down real quick. Or apparently not. No, we need more purple Pikmin to break that thing down. We only have 10. We need a few more to be able to break that thing down. Fortunately, there's a cave right here that's going to allow us to get a few more purple Pikmin. There's also this thing right here, but... Well, actually, I better test this out right now. If the game will warn me about the poison, please. Yes. See, the game will always, like, give you this tutorial cutscene every time you get a new status effect that you haven't dealt with before. So you want to get these cutscenes done with real quick before it happens during, like, an actual situation where it's dangerous. Guess I'm gonna carry this thing back. But 66 Pikmin should be enough to go through this cave. Yep, let's go through it right now. In fact, I think I might go through 2 caves here. No, actually, that's not a good idea. Because spending 2 days in this first area, when you're first in this area, is not a bad idea at all. It is possible to get the next area unlocked in a single day. In fact, I think it's possible to beat the whole area in a single day, but I don't want to like stretch myself that much. I'd have to like focus completely on playing the game, which means no commentary. And some people apparently like my commentary. And I'm very grateful for that. Yeah, grateful. This cave is relatively short, but they're gonna get really long near the end of the game. Like, I'm gonna have to dedicate entire videos, possibly multiple videos, to a single cave. That's how long they will be. Here we have the male shear grubs. They eat Pikmin pretty quickly. Not amazingly quickly, but still too quickly for my taste. But it's not an instant kill if one of the Pikmin get bitten. You do have time to save them. There is a monster in this game, though, that, well, a creature, let's say, because it's more appropriate and politically correct term. There is a creature in this game that if it gets one of your Pikmin, that Pikmin is lost no matter what you do, even if you kill the creature right away. There is nothing you can do to save the Pikmin if your Pikmin get caught by that creature. Fortunately, that creature will not appear until much later. Stone of Glory. Yeah, it's a stone in the shape of a D-pad, but, was it ever on any of Nintendo's controllers? Because I know Nintendo has lots of things that were Japan only that appeared in this game. Oh, there's one thing I forgot to mention about caves. Starting from this one, I believe they will be randomly generated. As in, the environments are not going to be quite the same if you were to play this game yourself. I'm not too sure if this is one of the first caves where you get randomly generated levels, but they will start to come up eventually, and basically, it'll change how the environments looks like, and it'll change the location of the enemies. And it's particularly the location of the enemies that makes it really annoying, because some enemies are going to be particularly dangerous while we venture into these caves. Specifically the bull bear. The bull bear is at its most dangerous in this game. Pikmin 2 traded the time limit of the previous game and the next game for particularly difficult enemies. And very nice music. Yes, I do like this music. There doesn't seem to be any enemies here, but I do believe there is one right around here, maybe. Well, I guess I'll make more purple Pikmin in the meantime. I'm not sure what happens if you throw purple Pikmin into the purple candy bub or whatever it's called. Probably nothing good. Like you'd trade a purple Pikmin for another purple Pikmin, which is completely unnecessary. Might be in here. There's an egg right here. We can get nectar out of these eggs, but there's something else that we can get out of them, and, well, some people probably don't like it at all. Fortunately, it doesn't appear to be in one of these eggs. Alright, so we didn't see the... whatever they're called. I think they're called mites or something. They appear in this game and they're kind of, like, freaky, but... purple Pikmin are not scared of them. All the other Pikmin are scared of them, and they can't really harm you, but purple Pikmin are not scared of them, and they can pretty much obliterate them all in a single hit, thanks to the purple Pikmin's amazing area of effect strike. I think this is already the final level. No? Not yet. We got fire springs right here. They're not very dangerous. In fact, I think, yeah, you can destroy them in this game. Fire springs. That kind of cripples like usefulness of reds in terms of immunity, but fortunately, reds have increased attack power, so it kind of like trades back. It's not too bad. Still, I think it was a bad idea to have pretty much every fire spring destructible. Anyway, there's a treasure right here. Better not miss it. It's... Oh. Well, I thought it was something else in the darkness. I thought it was a certain Bowser-related treasure, but that's for later, apparently. There's also another treasure right there that's in the shape of a Famicom disc. Man, do kids these days even know what these things that these things were once used for storing data in? Do they? I think they do, but probably in terms of like long time history. I remember when I was using floppy disks, they could barely like carry 3 images. It was strictly for like very compressed stuff that you would put in there. And there were games that like used multiple of these to be able to be playable. Like there was what, 10 floppy disks for one game maybe? Yep, Famicom disc. With the disc gun character right on, like you can barely see him. It's called a Cosmic Archive. Or Archive? I think it's Archive, not Archive. Also, that sound effect that tells you that there's no more treasure around just played. That sound effect won't matter very soon, but it is kind of nifty that you can still hear it already. I don't think you're supposed to hear it. That sound effect that tells you there's no more treasure around. Oh, okay, so it's 5 floors. So already, this cave right here is going to be longer than the day itself. Kind of crazy. Oh, there's a Bulborb somewhere. Right there. Also, the young are called dwarf Bulborbs. They're listed as bread bugs in the description, but still. They're actually dwarf Bulborbs. Well, controlled situation for fire. Better get it over with now. That being said, I really didn't want to risk my purple Pikmin right there, and I hopefully won't lose any of them. Because there's like a second where you can't do anything while your Pikmin are still suffering. Very annoying. Actually, I think those monsters that sometimes sprout out of the eggs, I think they're randomly generated too, so we might potentially never meet them at all. Anyway, time to show the power of purple Pikmin yet again. See? The monsters don't stand a chance when you have purple Pikmin. That's how overpowered they are. Also, we got a Game & Watch right there. Oh, and more purple Pikmin I can make. And that card, it's a Nintendo card, surprisingly enough. Can make 5 Pikmin from these candy pop bubs. If you only put a few, it'll eventually like release them anyway, but it'll only disintegrate after you threw 5 into them. Dream Architect. Luck Wafer. Wafer? Something like that. No, it's kind of convenient that the game throws all these yellow nectars at us in the caves, but it's part of my complaint with the cave system is that it really cheapens the overworld. The entire cave system. It's like they really wanted to make the game long, but didn't know how to integrate it into the main game itself. Pikmin 3 kind of made up for that, because it itself involved much bigger areas than Pikmin 1 or Pikmin 2 ever had, but you can sort of see that Nintendo really wanted this game to be like much longer than Pikmin 1 was. But it really traded like tension and atmosphere for that. Which I really personally regret that it was lost. Ah, finally. Final floor with the Empress Bullbacks. She's sleeping right now, and this is by far the easiest of all the Bullbackses, but we're gonna fight them quite often in this game, and they'll get progressively tougher every time. Purple Pikmin might not actually be the best Pikmin to use against her, but I will use them. So anyway, the Bullbox's method of attacking is by rolling, and she can only roll in 2 directions, left and right. So where I am right now, she can't really hurt me or my Pikmin. However, when you throw Pikmin on her, she'll try to throw them into her sides, and if she manages to do that, then well, your Pikmin are screwed. I keep calling them back a bit too early right now. Yeah, now she does that. So this first boss battle, it's for a beginner, you might lose a lot of Pikmin because if your Pikmin get crushed, that's instant death. But for a professional who knows exactly how this boss works, this is a pretty, well, easy and lazy boss fight. You just basically throw Pikmin on her, and when she starts to swing around, you better call your Pikmin back, and then you just wait for her to do her rolling attack, and then continue the process till you win. That's it. Look at the damage the purple Pikmin were doing! It's crazy! They are so powerful. Also, that was a weird death sequence right there, with probably one of the creepiest corpses the game has ever offered us. Anyway, we got a love tester here, which turns into... well, I better not spoil it right now. And it is a repulsive life form. You are right for once, Rob. Prototype detector. This is one of the first upgrades our captains can get. It doesn't upgrade the captains themselves, but it includes a new thing that allows us to, well, the treasure gauge, yeah. Basically, it gives us a radar to tell us, to effectively tell us whether there's treasure around in the level or not. It appears right here. And obviously we got everything already, but basically when the treasure gauge turns gray, that means there's nothing left, but if it's colored, that means there's something, somewhere. Anyway, it's kind of weird. We can see the, like, Empress Bullbax's shape right here. Is this, like, suggesting that it molted here? Kind of disgusting. Very disgusting. And it's going to get more disgusting every time we see another Empress Bullbax. Let me tell you that much. But that's not going to happen for a good amount of time. I believe the Candy Bob-Buds do, like, respawn if you go back into this cave. So you can get more purple Pikmin if you want to by continuously going back here on the third day, the very first time you appear that you get into the Awakening Wood. And you know what? I think I'll do that just quickly to get like a lot of purple Pikmin already. See, we're already 20% of the depth recovered. That's how quickly we're working right now. I don't know why the game is warning us about the depth being recovered so quickly, but I guess it's like, it likes telling us about milestones, and for some reason the ultra spicy spray berries are not ready to be plucked right now. Unfortunate. Oh, the radar is also in the overworld too. Kind of helpful. In fact, you know what? Let me try to get this thing. It'd be easier if I only used my purple Pikmin. So better separate them all. Take only the purple Pikmin. It's right over here that I think I can get it from. Ah, there we go. Managed to get it. See? Not difficult at all. That means I get this treasure early now. I was supposed to get yellow Pikmin for it, but no, I sequence break and got it with only purple Pikmin. Yep. Anyway, I guess I can show what the next cave that we will tackle tomorrow will be. I could tackle it today, but I think I'll keep that for tomorrow. Make this cave, this video solely dedicated for the Empress Bullbax. Oh, well, one of our Pikmin got caught, but fortunately that Pikmin will not be eaten because we managed to kill this, whatever it's called. I can't remember its name. It's got a pretty complicated name. We managed to defeat the monster before it managed to eat our Pikmin. Even though if you look carefully, you can see the animation of the Pikmin being eaten. Kind of creepy. In this cave, we will be getting white Pikmin. I really could go to it right now, but honestly, I really want to take my time. And we can take our time. Because once I get the white Pikmin, there's not going to be very much left for me to do, like, here. The only things left for me to do will be to break down this gate right over here, get the treasure that you can see right from here, take down this bridge, and go to the other not cave, but the other gate down there, break that down, which leads us to some other areas, but nothing particularly interesting. What we really need right now is blue Pikmin and yellow Pikmin to proceed any further here. And that's gonna take at least 3 more days for us to get those. Or cold sores. Well, actually, there is a treasure we can get over there, but that's for later. And we'll get white Pikmin, which will be tomorrow. Also, I want more of these because I want to show what the ultra spicy spray can do. And I guess I can make some more Pikmin, too. Well, in case some of you were doubting that there was a treasure right here, the radar pretty much tells you right now that there is a treasure right there. And here we have the Ultra Spicy Spray introduction video. Ultra Spicy Spray. It's untested, and well, I guess I'll test it right now, which means I won't have any more for the game to give me, but still. Why is this Pikmin stuck? Come on. Ah, dang it. Well, forget that pellet then. Okay, in the Wii version of Pikmin 2, to do this weird camera view, you have to hold one of the side directions of the control pad. It's kind of weird. In the GameCube version, it was just holding R. Anyway, I'm gonna get myself some more purple Pikmin. Hold on. Ks are randomly generated, but they don't change once you've like already seen them. They're set up to always look the same once you've already seen them. And as you guys can see here, the monsters respawn, which means I can effectively pay off the debt by just continuously getting those sheer grubs, corpses. Well, this is a shame. The candy bar buds didn't respawn. The eggs respawn, but not the buds themselves. That's unfortunate. That means I can't actually get any more purple Pikmin. Huh. But I know it. I'm pretty sure it works for other caves. I guess it doesn't work for this one. Or maybe those are special buds that only appear once in the game. I guess they only respawn after a day. Maybe the other one has respawned though. I want to check. Also, don't even have to bring my Pikmin with me. Just go all the way to the thing and just press A. Okay, so this one can respawn, but only this one. And as you can see, the Bulborb has actually changed spots here. In fact, I think this whole area changed. Huh. So maybe areas that are randomly generated do change after some time. Okay, never mind. I'm saying so many things that are wrong right now. I feel a bit ashamed. But it is a learning experience. It's always nice to learn some new things about your favorite games. It's not always yellow nectar that appears out of the eggs. Besides those monsters that I want to show, there's also the ultra spicy spray and the ultra bitter spray that can also sometimes appear out of them. Sometimes two. So I'll pretty much always break eggs if you're like farming for those. Not to mention there's a glitch that allows you to double the amounts you can get from them. The hell? Huh. Well, the Empress Bullbax has already respawned, but I'm not interested in finding her again. Not even for the little amounts of the Pokos that it will give me. Just leave all right now. Yeah, going into caves pretty much respawns everything. So there's lots of stuff you can abuse out of them because of that. Of course, it also makes some things require a bit of time to get back up, so there is like... The hell? Oh, it's because it's almost sundown. Call all of the Pikmin to you. I guess the game would have warned us about this if we took our time on day 2, but day 3, not so much. Just made myself a bit more red Pikmin, just because red Pikmin are pretty much the Pikmin I'm going to be using for flowers very often. I guess I could get a few more things. Actually, I forgot to show what the Ultra Spicy Spray does. So let's do it right now. Makes our Pikmin hyper, even faster than they would be as flower Pikmin. And I think it makes them all flower Pikmin immediately. So Ultra Spicy Spray is very, very useful, but despite that, it's still not technically overpowered, shockingly enough. The Ultra Bitter Spray, much more overpowered. But that's going to be for another time. Anyway, that's pretty much it for today. If you want to end the day early, you just press start, go to the menu, and say go to sunset. Make sure all your Pikmin are with you or safe when you choose this decision. Let's go. Yeah, I don't think I really want to watch this cutscene every time. It's going to be extremely repetitive. We're going to be seeing it very, very often. I guess I could show this part because it's like involves the monsters, but for us, like putting our Pikmin in our ship, that's just something you watch on your own free time. Today's report. Got a bunch of treasure, over 1,000 Pokos, and no Pikmin lost. Not at all. And we got the president giving us more mail here. He's just giving us a bit of a hint about to get a close-up view of the action. If you hold it, you can get a close-up view of the action. Anyway, that's pretty much it for day 3 of Pikmin 2. Next time, we're going to be doing day 4, and we're going to be getting white Pikmin and unlocking the next area that we can have access to in this world map. There's only 4 areas, but the last area is only going to be unlocked once we pay off the debt. Which is kind of strange, because that effectively means that... Well, actually, come to think of it, does the 4th area unlock if you haven't unlocked the 3rd or even 2nd area yet? Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video and hope you have a very nice day. Bye-bye.